Sean Taylor, owner of Witterings Surf Shop. I've personally been surfing this area for 30-ish years on and off, so a local to this area. The first part of the reef is now in, the first layer. There's still another half of the reef to go in, so it's the top layer to go in. As it is now, it doesn't break properly, it just breaks just as a slab, so just like a closeout. There are occasions on big swells when it has worked a couple of times, and that as the effect is just the fact that there is something out there has brought a lot more people into the area just to have a look. We've just opened this new store here, the surf shop and a surf school just the other side of the cafe. This has been open a week. The surf school is going to be open in a couple of weeks' time. With the introduction of the Reef and so many more people asking about learning to surf, we've now established a new surf school up there which is fully sponsored up by Ripco, so that they can see the potential here as well.
I'm Mark Robbins, manager of Witterings Surf Shop, and I've surfed here for about 7 years. I've heard about the Bournemouth Reef in the magazines and all the rumours, but because everyone's been talking about it for so long, it's sort of like a big myth about it. No one really knows quite what's going to happen, and it keeps getting delayed because of money. And here at Witterings Surf Shop we get a mixture of surfers, mainly locals because they'll surf locally and use us more than any of the other surf shops. And we get a mixture of a few Londoners and that come down, they call pretty cool, and then come down when the surf's going to be good, like weekend warriors, sort of, just weekend surfers. Bournemouth's really crowded anyway to surf, so I mean it's a nice wave and everything, don't get me wrong, it's near enough a Cornish wave, but off the piers and that gets so crowded anyway, so I think if you're going to put a reef there, there's no point in going there to surf. There's quite a big local community there that surf anyway, and you sort of have to, you're a bit on the outside when you go there to surf, so if they're going to put a reef there, it's going to be all the locals which are going to want to be ruling it, then you're going to have like more local surfers like us from the rest of the south coast, plus all the Londoners and tourists. I think it's going to be a bit minimum. It becomes like a, got to go and see a new thing, it's got to be done. But then after a while I think it'll wear off because they'll be too busy, they won't be able to get waves, they won't like it, they'll come back here. Because here we've got such a long stretch of beach, everyone can just surf wherever they want.
Initially, I think we'll find that there are spots around that will be fairly quiet, purely because most people will be coming to have a go at this and have a look. Absolutely convinced it's going to work. The impact it's going to have on the local community is a very positive one, as it should produce more work, more jobs for the local community, bring more people into the area. So the more money spent here, the better it is for everyone in the area. But for the shops, for us as the business owners, this is happy days, yeah.